Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well out there. Very glad to have you join us this evening. Come on over, get yourself signed up for tonight's game. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you'll notice that we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you, which includes a team name. What do you want to be called tonight? Followed by an email address. And lastly, you're going to find a little drop-down menu that asks you whether you are or are not a part of the league. Whatever your league status may be, we want you here. Come play with us. Maybe you play with us every single week and you are a definite, yes, I'm in the league. Keep track of my scores every time I play. Let us know. Maybe you're playing for the first time ever, or somewhere in between. You play occasionally and you're not in the league. That is fine too. We want you to play with us tonight. We're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics are question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final theme of the night is going to be a picture round. So clearly that means that the majority of this game is made up of those question and answer style rounds. Here's how it's going to work. I will ask you a question out loud. As I ask that question, it's going to pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning that you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of the questions may have multiple choice options, but you're going to find the vast majority, if not all of the questions here tonight, will be short answer in their structure. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, big news, countdown timer that goes along with all of the questions in these first 3 rounds. It can be sneaky. Make sure you always click Submit Answers before it's too late. Couple of scenarios here. Let's say you've entered in a response and you realize it's not right, but you know what is correct. Please feel free to update your response and just make sure that you click Submit Answers once again before the timer expires so that we receive your most up-to-date response. Another scenario, let's say you've entered in an answer and it's right, but it's spelled incorrectly. Unless the category has something to do with spelling in particular, you will not be docked points for not being able to spell it correctly, and I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Come on down, get yourself signed up for the game. This is the website to come to, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, enter in a team name, followed by an email address, and then let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. Those of you who are in the league, let's see what's going on so far in season 62. As it stands right now, here are our top 10 teams. We're 5 weeks into this current season. We Drink and We Know Things holding on to that top spot with Pieced It Together rounding out that 10th spot. Well done to our top 10 teams. If you see yourself up there, congratulations. If you don't and you're curious where you stand, head on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings for a full update thus far this season. If you're just joining us, hi, thank you for being here. Come get signed up for the game. This is the website to come to, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name followed by an email address. Let us know if you are or are not in the league. Back to the structure of the game. We get through those first 3 rounds, and then we're coming to a picture round to close out the quiz. The picture round is structured differently than our first 3 categories of the game, so let's wait until we get to that point of the quiz, at which time I will walk you through the specifics of exactly how that is going to work. Before we get into our first round, I do have two simple rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by here tonight. Rule number one, the most important rule of trivia: there is no cheating in this game. Don't look the answers up. It's as simple as that. Find out what you know, not what you're capable of asking Chat GPT. Play fairly. Rule number two, do not give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Keep things going. Keep that conversation fresh and friendly. Just refrain from spoiling things for others. That is all that I ask of you. And with that, we're going to dive into our first round of the evening. This is your last opportunity to get signed up before our first round begins. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, enter in that team name followed by an email address, then let us know whether you are or are not a part of the league, and you will be joining these 33 fantastic trivia teams from New York City and around the world. Our first team to join us, the Mountaineer, down to our most recent sign up. Does this smell like chloroform? Love it. Such a good team name. And with that, welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Our first category of the night, we are talking all about is the theme. In this category, each correct answer will begin with the letters SH. Here we go. Round one, question one. Released in 2017, Global Swarming was the subtitle of the fifth installment in what comedy disaster made-for-TV movie franchise? Global Swarming, the fifth installment in so far 6 movies in the Sharknado franchise, the Sharknado cinematic universe. You've been Sharknadoed here, everybody. Let's get some shark sound effects. Wrong movie, but whatever. Number 2, fill in the blank. Formerly known as London Bridge Tower, the 72-story pyramid-shaped skyscraper that acts as the tallest building in the United Kingdom is now simply known as the blank. The tallest building in the United Kingdom. It was called London Bridge Tower. Now it's better known as the Shard. The Shard, your correct response for number 2. 60% of you got it right. Question 3. Grieving therapist Jimmy Laird begins to breach ethical barriers when he begins telling his patients what he really thinks on what Apple TV Plus series? Jimmy Laird, played by Jason Segel. That TV series is called Shrinking. Shrinking is the SH word. Question number 4. Alex Newell became one of the first two openly non binary performers to be nominated for and win a Tony Award for their performance in what musical that debuted on Broadway in 2023 with an opening number called Corn? Your correct answer for number 4, that Broadway musical, is called Shucked. Shucked. Your correct answer for number 4. Question number 5. What popular Middle Eastern street food consists of meat cut into thin slices, stacked in an inverted cone, and roasted on a slow turning vertical spit? In a post credit scene from The Avengers, the heroes dine on this dish. That popular Middle Eastern street food that also has a cameo in The Avengers is shawarma. Shawarma, your correct response. Question number 6. While Wawa stores are primarily located in eastern Pennsylvania, what convenience store rival, headquartered in Altoona, Pennsylvania, has most of its stores in the western part of the state? The rival convenience store chain to Wawa is better known as Sheets. Sheets with a Z. If you spelled it with an S, okay, I'll give you it. Question 7. For the 2016 Disney film Zootopia, what singer songwriter voiced Gazelle, a famous pop star? She also voices Gazelle in the Spain and Latin America Spanish dubs. Gazelle, singer of the very catchy Try Everything, voiced by Shakira, is your correct answer for number 7. Question 8. What, with products like paint and lacquers, what is the world's largest coatings company by revenue as of 2024? The world's largest coatings company in terms of revenue as of 2024 is Sherwin-Williams. Your correct answer for number 8. 82% of you got it right. We've got 2 more questions in this themed round. Each correct answer will start with SH. Here's number 9. What dog breed, with a name from the Mandarin phrase for little lion, was a favorite of the Chinese royals during the Ming Dynasty? Called little lions because they kind of look like they have manes of hair. It's a Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu, your correct response for number 9. And of course, our theme for this season has just come up. You have just been hot dogged. Yes, that's right. Every single quiz that we bring you in season 62 will feature a question or answer that in some way relates to a dog. Our final question in round 1. During the Eras tour, what first single from Taylor Swift's album 1989 caused tremors equal to the magnitude of an earthquake during shows in Seattle? The song causing earthquakes during the Eras tour in Seattle was Shake It Off. Shake It Off, your correct answer for number 10. There were a couple of folks who I needed to rescore for the Shih Tzu answer, so everything should be up to date at this point in terms of the standings. Let's check in and see how it's going thus far. After one round of the game, a huge tie for the lead with perfect scores, 10 for 10. We have J and J, Gravy Boys again. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 69. Why Not Zoidberg, Think Pony Club, Pieced It Together, Los Pierces, Chi-Chi's Forever, The Oslo Condition, Team 578, and Team 578. Well played. Great start to the game, everybody. Before we get to round number 2, not sure if you're aware, but in addition to running this virtual game every Wednesday and hosting trivia all around New York City, did you know we host private events, and we would absolutely love to work with you. You can reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com, and we will help to put together the perfect game for you. Whether you're looking for something to entertain your coworkers, or maybe something special for an upcoming milestone birthday, keep us in mind. We love to customize things. We've got all kinds of games that we offer. There's my email address, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. Round 2 tonight is in the category of Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef, your category. Let's do it. 10 questions in this theme. Here is round 2, question 1. Often abbreviated with a name that makes their students sound like intelligence officers in training, what college for chefs has campuses in New York, California, San Antonio, and Singapore? They sound like they are in training to be intelligence officers because they attend the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America. How'd you do? Quite well. 90% of you got that one right. Our second question in this Yes Chef round. What season 10 winner of Top Chef became the host of the competition series beginning in season 21? Season 10 winner of Top Chef, who is now the host of the series. Her name, Kristen Kish. Kristen Kish, your correct response for number two. Tough one, but well done. 33% of you Top Chef fans out there. Question three. Carbon dioxide, liquid nitrogen, and centrifuges are often used in what two-word scientific approach to making cuisine, a term coined by Hungarian physicist Nicolas Curti and French physical chemist Hervé Thys. That two-word phrase coined by those two scientists is molecular gastronomy. Not nerd cooking, but could be. Sous vide, really good guess. I'm sure that's part of molecular gastronomy, is the term that those two in particular coined. Question four. NBC's new cooking competition series, Yes Chef, is hosted by Martha Stewart and what founder of World Central Kitchen? Yes, Chef, a new cooking competition series hosted by Martha Stewart and Jose Andres. Jose Andres, your correct answer for number four. 64% of you got that one right. On to our fifth question in round two. What T word is used to mean tying whole poultry with kitchen twine in order to ensure that it cooks evenly? He says hi. Truly, it does kind of sound like Dante is saying the answer to this one. That is to truss, truss or trussing, trust. Whatever tense you put it in, I'm going to give you that point. 59% of you got that right. Question number 6. PTFE is a synthetic polymer used as a non-stick coating for pans, which is manufactured by Chemours under what brand name? PTFE, manufactured by Chemours, goes by the brand name Teflon, is your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7. What novel by Bonnie Garmus, the story of chemist turned cooking show host Elizabeth Zott? There's a word missing in there, and I think it's the word tells. What novel by Bonnie Garmus tells the story of chemist turned cooking show host Elizabeth Zott? Turned into a mini series starring Brie Larson. That book is called Lessons in Chemistry, is your correct answer. 3 more questions in round number 2. Here is number 8. What Canadian chef and restaurateur portrays handyman Neil Fack on the FX series The Bear? This one happened to be my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known without a shadow of a doubt that the correct answer here is Maddie Matheson. Maddie Matheson, 87% of you got that right. If you don't follow me already, check out my Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I do give away a hint every single time that we bring you a new quiz. And our next game is coming up 1 week from today. You can find us right here on Wednesday, May 7th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Hope to see you next week. Also, everybody, the movie quiz is coming back 1 week from now. That's also on Wednesday, May 7th. That game will be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time over at play.themoviequiz.com. Chris let me know that he may have announced that he was going to have a game tonight at some point. However, unfortunately, it's not happening, but there will be one next week. So make sure you check it out 1 week from now. Hope to see you here and there. Our next question in round number 2. Question 9. What American chef, cookbook author, and teacher is the namesake of the annual awards presented since 1990 in the U.S. by his namesake foundation to recognize a variety of culinary excellence? Those awards are named for James Beard, the James Beard Foundation Award. Well done. 77% of you got that right. And our final question of round number 2. In the character's initial iteration, the Muppets' The Swedish Chef was voiced by Jim Henson, while his real human hands were performed by what person? The original voice of Miss Piggy. The Swedish Chef's hands and the original voice of Miss Piggy, both performed by Frank Oz. Frank Oz, your correct answer. And of course, bringing back an oldie and a goodie, you have just been Muppeted. Is he in there? Swedish Chef? Oh, yes, he is. Right here. That does bring us to the end of our second round of the game. We're at the halfway point here, everyone. Checking in with our top teams right now. We've got a tie in 10th place with 18 points between Think Pony Club, Los Pierces, and the Mountaineer. Tied in 7th with 19 points, Gravy Boys Again, Pieced It Together, and Chi-Chi's Forever. And tied for the lead with perfect scores, 20 for 20. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 69. The Oslo Condition, Team 578 and Team 578. Our next category coming at you right now. Round 3 is in the topic of To You. In this round, each correct answer will contain the letter U twice. Question 1. The mystery flavor for what lollipop brand is the result of the end of one batch mixing with the next batch, rather than stopping production to clean machines in between flavors? That brand of lollipop could make a good trivia team name if you're in search of one. It's Dum Dums. Dum Dums, your correct response for number one. Chupa Chups shout out. That was a really good guess. Question two. What small granular pasta is made from semolina flour and is popular in North African and Middle Eastern cuisine? That granular pasta made from semolina flour is better known as couscous. Couscous, your correct answer for number two. Question number three. What Peter Schaefer play explores the complex relationship between a troubled teenager and his fascination with horses? That play about a troubled teen who's fascinated with horses is called Equus. Equus, your correct response for number three. Question number four. What type of flower shares its name with the title princess in the 1987 film The Princess Bride and one of the Powerpuff Girls? The princess in The Princess Bride and one of the Powerpuff Girls, both named Buttercup, is your correct response for number four. Question five. Known in the 1800s as consumption, what disease killed an estimated 1.2 million people in 2023, making it one of the leading causes of death from an infectious disease? Once known as consumption, we now call that disease tuberculosis, is your correct answer for number five. Question number six. Known for its probiotic benefits, the process of making what fermented food involves lactic acid bacteria fermenting the sugars in the cabbage to produce a distinctive tangy flavor? A word that features two U's and is also a fermented food made of cabbage. It's sauerkraut, your correct response for number 6. Question number 7. What long bone in your upper arm forms the ball and socket joint at the shoulder with the scapula and contributes to the elbow joint with the radius and ulna? That upper arm bone is better known as the humerus, is your correct answer for number 7. Question number 8. Invented by Emile Gagnon and Jacques Cousteau, was what first open circuit scuba equipment, now commonly referred to as a twin hose diving regulator or demand valve? That scuba gear was first known as an aqualung. Aqualung, your correct response for number 8. 2 more questions in this 2U round. Remember, each correct answer will feature the letter U twice. Number 9. Differential and integral are the two major branches of what field of mathematics defined as the study of continuous change? It says U plus me equals us. It's calculus. Your correct answer for number 9. And our final question in round number 3. An emu has been one of the commercial mascots of what insurance company since 2019? An emu and Doug, one of the mascots for Liberty Mutual. We got those two U's in mutual. That does bring us to the end of our third round of the game. We have one category left this evening. Here are our top teams as we head into that final round, tied with 11th place with 26 points, way more points than 11. The Teutonic Titwillows, Think Pony Club, and Los Pierces tied in 8th with 28 points. Gravy Boys again, Chi-Chi's Forever, and the Mountaineer tied in 4th with 29 points. Pieced it together, the Oslo Condition, Team 578 and Team 578, and tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far, 30 for 30. We Drink and We Know Things, 12, 17, and 69. It all comes down to this final round. Our picture category tonight, we are talking all about countries. In this round, you are going to see 10 outlines of countries on a map that begin with the letter A. You are going to also see that you have some options. It is a word bank picture round. We are looking for you to match the name of the country with the shape of the country. There are 10 of them. Next to each outlined country is a number, and underneath those 10 outlined countries are 10 numbered blanks. So kindly enter in the name of the country on the corresponding numbered blank. So clearly, order is important in this round. You all have 5 minutes to work on this round. I'll check in halfway through, see how it's going. And then at the end of those 5 minutes, we'll go over the correct answers before we move on to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's quiz. Let's do it, everybody. Please name these 10 countries that start with the letter A. Hey, everybody, we're at the halfway point of the picture round. Hope it's going well for you. Don't forget, we have a word bank right there. Match the name of the country with the shape of the country. 2.5 minutes left, then we'll see how you did and move on to our tiebreaker. If you haven't done so already, now is an excellent time to click that submit answers button. Your 20-second countdown timer heading your way. Incredibly tough picture round here. Thank goodness there's a word bank. I don't think any of you needed help with number 6, but let's find out. Some answers for you all. Image number 1, that is the shape of Andorra. Image number 2 is Argentina. Number 3 is Austria. Number 4, Armenia. Image number 5, we have Azerbaijan. Image number 6, we did it, everybody. For the first time tonight, every single team who submitted got it right. Well played. It's Australia. Image number 7, we have Algeria. Image number 8 is Albania. Number 9, Afghanistan. And number 10, Angola. Okay, let's see how you did. Well, we know clearly the easiest one was Australia. The toughest one of this round, with just 41% of teams getting it right, was Azerbaijan. Tough, tricky. That was number 5, Azerbaijan. Well, all right. Let's move on to our final question of the game, the tiebreaker. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to the tiebreaker question is to get as close as you can to the correct number. You can guess over, you can guess under. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closer is going to break that tie. Here is your question. From the ground to the tip of the antenna spire in feet, how tall is Alvear Tower, the tallest building in Argentina? If your team ends up as part of a tie here tonight and you're in the top 15 or so teams, we will post the results of this tiebreaker over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what ended up happening there. Reminder, everybody, our next game is 1 week from today. You can find us right here on Wednesday, May 7th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That is at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. I hope very much that you will join us. So 1 week from now. Also, next week, the movie quiz is coming back. So after our game next week, stick around because afterwards at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, you can head on over to play.themoviequiz.com for a double dose of trivia. I asked you all for this tiebreaker question: from the ground to the tip of the antenna spire in feet, how tall is Alvear Tower, the tallest building in Argentina? It is 784 feet tall. 784, your correct answer for this evening's tiebreaker. And of course, that brings us to the end of our game. Let's check in with the standings for our top teams by heading on over to the winner's circle. Well done to these top teams, finishing in a tie for 19th with 27 points. We have Goofballs and Senior Soft Chews tied in 17th with 28. The Question Marks and Dead Serious finishing in 16th tonight with 31 points. Catman Don't tied in 14th with 33. J&J and Slappy Pappy What in 13th with 34 points. Pieced it together. Tied for 10th with 36 points. The Teutonic Titwillows, Think Pony Club, and Los Pierces tied in 7th with 38 points. Gravy Boys Again, Chi-Chi's Forever, and The Mountaineer tied in 4th with 39. The Oslo Condition, Team 578 and Team 578, and tied for the lead with perfect scores here tonight, 40 for 40. Congratulations go to We Drink and We Know Things 12, We Drink and We Know Things 17, and We Drink and We Know Things 69. Thank you all so very much for being here tonight. We will be back 1 week from now. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Big thank you to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you so much to Cullen for making this possible, and thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizzio team for creating the software that you all played the game on. Be well, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you